What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Let's talk about my dividend portfolio. Whenever I come into some money, whenever I get like maybe $1,000 or so, I look to invest it into certain dividend plays. And I don't typically like to split it up into different ones. What I'll do is I'll take that money and throw it all in on one play that I truly believe in for the long term, which is most of the things that I am holding. Actually, all the things that I am holding. I wouldn't hold it if I didn't believe in it long term. So I did that today. I now invested another $1,000, bringing my total to about $13,000 for my overall dividend portfolio. And I want to talk about what that play is and why I decided to choose that play within this video. I don't think this video should be a long one, but we're putting something out about the dividend portfolio, so it's always good. Guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys want to check out any of the links down below, if you want to sign up for Robinhood and start trading with Robinhood, you can use my link in the description, as well as if you want to, check out maybe my crypto trading platforms. I have a link for Margex down below where you can start trading with that platform. But let's talk about my dividend portfolio. Again, if you don't know where I came from, just to kind of recap where I've come from in the last 3 months. I started this portfolio about 3 months ago, and I wanted to grow it, or I want to grow it from where it is now to being able to gather first. The first goal would be $500 in dividends every month. Second goal, $1,000 in dividends, and third goal being about $2,000 worth of dividends, and obviously growing from there on to be able to provide a passive income consistently to me and my family. Right? That's really the goal for everyone, is to gather that passive income as best as possible. Now, I started with $63, and I didn't know how far it was going to go and how much I was going to be able to invest, but I started with $63 and I started to push it a little bit more, adding about $5,000 the first month. About $5,000, was like $4,000 the second month, or sorry, it was $3,000 the first month, and then I added up to about six or seven, close to $7,000, getting me very close to $10,000, which was my goal for the end of the year to get to. My goal was 5,000, but then my extended goal was 10,000. Which I ended it at like 9,500 or something like that. But then as we went into the new year, which is January, I added a little bit more to get me to 10,000, and now I basically added another 3,000 on top of that. So that kind of summarizes everything. Now I'm at $13,000, which I will get into right now. If we go and look at my portfolio, this is where it stands. I'm going to move me, after I look at this, I'm going to move me over to the left so you guys can see what I am holding. But if you could see this portfolio within the last day, I am down about $5 or 0.04%. In the last week, I am up about $4 or $5, $4.5, or actually 5.6. So $5.65. Or 0.04% up. If we look at the last month, I'm down about $30 or 0.23%. The last 3 months, I am up $528.37. So I'm up about 4%. I guess it just fluctuated, but I'm up about 4% over the last 3 months, which is absolutely phenomenal. And that's where I really, it got cut off, right? Where I started really investing into a lot of things. And it says I started with 12,000, but it's just talking about the growth. It doesn't do the addition. So it's not something that goes from 63 and then, adds in what you deposit. It only goes by the gains that you have within the plays, which are great. So throughout this time period, I was able to gain $503.41 through my portfolio, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, as you can see, what I am holding within this portfolio: Ford, ticker symbol O, Microsoft, SPHD. I'm holding one share of Walmart, one share of Nike, PRF, SPYD, FDVV, DLR, SCHD, JEPI, KO, and VYM. So I am holding a lot of different plays here, and a lot of them are more consistent movers. I've been looking for consistent movers time in and time out. I'm always looking for the consistency of the markets. And I think with ETFs and the REITs that you're investing into, you find that consistency. So I decided that I would invest In a lot of these plays I did want to show you, and I didn't really show you there, but you can see here all these different plays that I do hold, again amounting to $13,044.45 at the moment. But I did decide to invest another $1,000, going from 12,000 the last time I made a video to 13,000 today. And I invested all of that into FDVV, which is Fidelity High Dividend ETF. Now, I've invested into this play because, one, I'm a big fan of Fidelity. It's like, where you drive a Ford, let's say you drive a Ford truck, most likely the next time you get a car or get a truck, you're going to have a Ford, right? Now, if you drive Kia or if you drive Mercedes, you're going to have that same brand because it's brand loyalty. That's basically what it is here, right? I'm a big fan of Fidelity and the things that they do have. I also have the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF. And if we look at the max, we're going to see that consistency that we wanted to see, the growth within that position there. And I'm going to move me back over here so you guys see the amount that I have in here. I currently have $1,870.32, at which I have a return, my total return of $68.90 or 3.83%. If we look at my shares, my cost basis or my average is $41.46, which is lower than where the current price is. And I currently have 43.44 shares in my portfolio, about 14% of what my overall portfolio is. I'm deciding to kind of go all in on certain positions at given times, but do it consistently, do it so that I can kind of weigh things out the right way. And one thing could be 20%, the next thing could be 15%, the next thing could be 18%, and whatever, right? Just so that I have, a lot there in each play and it's not all in one basket, right? You never want it to be all in one basket. The most that I have invested is in my ticker symbol O, but I decided to buy Fidelity High Dividend ETF. Now, also, again, like I said, if you look at the consistency, that's the main reason as to why I invested into it. Now, the percentage yield is not really that high compared to the other ones. It's currently at 3.08%, 30-day dividend yield. But I see it as something where I'm like, all right, no matter what, it's still paying me a dividend. It's not as much as what I can gain with others, but I want to spread it out into things that just because they're paying a high dividend doesn't mean that you'll be able to have that consistency all the time and that they'll be around forever. So I wanted to go with things that do have a lower dividend with companies that I'm or institutions that I am familiar with, and that would be Fidelity. Now, if we look at I wanted to look at the annual return that we do see. So within year one, you see an 18% return, 3 years, 13% return, 13% return for 5 years, and so on and so forth. Since September 12, 2016, you see an 11.46% return, which is absolutely phenomenal, right? I love what they've had here, and that's why I decided to go this route. Now, most likely, what I'm going to get to for the amount here is I probably want to hold somewhere around 10 to 20,000 within this play. But again, I'm going to split it not only for here, but also into ticker symbol O, also into SPHD, also into SPYD, and a lot of other plays that I have in my portfolio currently because I want to spread it out evenly. But right now I invested, $1,000 into FDVV, and I'm happy about it. And we'll see what this gets to. Hopefully, if it can get to 15,000 by the end of the month, I'll be ecstatic because that means that I added over $5,000 this month as well. But I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to overdo it, and that's only if I come into a great amount of money throughout the month. But hopefully the goal within this year, I've talked about the goal. I want to get to somewhere around 25, if not 50,000. That would be fantastic. So we are well on our way to getting there. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. If you guys want to sign up for Robinhood, help me out on my journey, you'll get a free stock, and I could possibly get a free stock. Or if you can check out Webull, I believe we get 12 free stocks, or up to 12 free stocks at that point. But yeah, definitely check out that link. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.